Hi class, Betty Jo Boucher here. I just wanted to push out a video so I could answer some of the questions that seem to be creeping up a few times over email. I thought it might be easier if I explained it in person. A lot of you weren't able to attend the conference call or the chat last night, so I just wanted to reach out. So a few things. I'm going to get caught up on all the grading over the next several days. It's going to take me a little bit. I do want to read your discussion board posts and give you some feedback on those posts that may be helpful for you in other classes as you progress in your degree. And I want to be thoughtful in the grading process as well. Unfortunately, I won't be able to respond to discussion board posts, which is something I really like to do. But it's really not fair for you guys to have to go back to week one and, respond to a post from me. So I totally understand that. So what's happened with your discussions is that I created a category for every week and put all 3 discussion opportunities in that category. And because the requirement was only for you to respond to 2 of those questions, what I have to do is sort of do a drop the lowest grade kind of grading in each category. So because each discussion board was worth 5 points, and your discussion points for each week should have equaled 10 if you did everything perfectly, right? So if you responded to 3, I can't give you 15 points. Unfortunately, I still have to give you 10. So I have to drop that lowest grade to bring it back to 10. So unfortunately, I can't give you an extra credit for responding to the 3, but I can give you credit for responding to at least 2, which is why you'll see some of those dropped grade kinds of comments. Nothing to worry about there as much as I'm just trying to bring you to the 10 points if you earned it each week, okay? So always make sure you're looking at your category grade in each discussion week category. That's your final grade for the discussions in that week. So there's 5 categories, of which basically 14 discussion posts end up rolling up under there. It's only week 5 where there was just 2 discussion questions, okay? So I hope that clarifies that. I'm through week 2, so you should be able to see your discussion grades for weeks 1 and weeks 2, and I'm about halfway through week 3. So I should be able to finish that later tonight. The other thing to recognize is that I cleaned up the rest of the grade book for your assignments. There are three major assignments due in this course. The first one was called Power Inventory. I did not rename that assignment, but I did change the description because you did not get the Power Inventory as part of your book bundle. So I did refer you to a leader manager inventory in the textbook that you got for this course, and I gave you the page number for edition 12 as well as the page number for edition 14. So just take that leadership management inventory and write a paper based on your results, okay? Not a huge amount of effort involved in that. 1 to 3 pages, okay, is that first assignment. And please submit that in the Power Inventory assignment Dropbox, okay? That one is due May 17th, and of course you can turn that in at any time. If you already did the Power Inventory or you're working on something else, please do submit what you were working on, and if you had submitted something, it's already in the grade book. There's one of you that did that, so I'll be able to grade that later on this week as well. That's your first assignment. Your second assignment is still hot topics in management. Many of you did that assignment, so I've merged the 2 areas that they could have been submitted. Please note too that the point value for the hot topics paper was supposed to be 60. So if you had already gotten a previous grade, just give me a second to use that percentage towards the 60 points rather than 20. I know this is confusing and I know it's a lot of information, but don't panic. We're going to get this all figured out. So that's your second paper, Hot Topics in Management Book Report, and that's due May 24th. And then your final assignment in this class is the Critical Reflection paper. That's going to be due May 31st, which will be the technical last day of this course. Though you can turn in your stuff at any time and be done tomorrow if you want to. That's entirely up to you. But everyone, you do have until the 31st to complete this course. That Critical Reflection paper I did give you an alternative to the original assignment, so you can do either one. If you've already done the research on a topic in this course and you're prepared to write 5 pages, or rather, was it 8? Gosh, a lot of information coming at me. If you've already completed that, please go ahead and turn that in. Alternatively, if you look in the assignment description, I've given you an assignment of a more traditional reflection paper in 5 pages or less, okay? Again, due May 31st. So those 3 papers, those are the 3 other assignments, if you will, in this course, and they have 3 distinct drop boxes that you should be able to easily see where to turn those assignments in. And then, of course, you have the 2 discussion questions for each week. So in total, what you should have completed in this course is a grand total of 10 discussions, so 2 per week, and 3 assignments. Your power inventory, your hot topics and management book report, and your critical reflection. And that would make you complete for this term. And you should be able to now make a lot more sense out of the grade book and be able to see what you have outstanding, okay? So I hope that answers most of your questions in the short term. It's turning out to be a lot longer of a video than I thought it was. But please do reach out to me if you have any questions. Again, most important thing about this, please don't panic. We are going to make this right for you. Sorry for the inconvenience, and I'm going to do my best to get you through this course, okay? Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.